we're gonna do next equals head. And we're basically going to iterate the list until we hit the end, and we'll just return head. And we'll look at the current thing and say if head dot value, what is it? Yeah, we got to take into consideration this list node that we care about. If head dot val is equal to head dot next dot val, then we got to say head dot next equals head dot next dot next. YouTube randomly suggests you're live. Oh, thanks for the sub. Appreciate that. Yeah, I wish this seems like a good time to stream, but I've been like doing lives, I've been cutting them in the videos, I've been making shorts. I'm trying to figure out what kind of content people want. I do want to do like more chatty videos too, yapping videos. If they are not equal, then we'll say next equals next dot next. Oh gosh, this is gonna look horrible. It's just gonna be the word next everywhere. I'll call this current, actually, just to make it a little bit easier. And we want to put a question mark here so that we don't do a null pointer exception. What is the impact of AI, ChatGPT and other AI? In India, it's rapidly growing. Maybe investing in it. AI, I don't know yet. AI to me doesn't really work, in my opinion. It doesn't have quite the finesse that a human coder does. I kind of see coding as more of an art than a science, and you know, if you've ever generated an image using AI, there's always just something about it that just screams AI. And if you've generated text, there's something about it that screams AI. And if you've, in the same way, the same sense, if you've generated code with AI, there's just something about it that just doesn't seem correct. Like, it might work, but if you're building really complicated systems that require multiple services to talk to each other, building infrastructure, interacting with existing APIs and whatnot, or with evolving APIs, I just don't think AI is going to be reliable. Plus, you're hearing more recently about how people are utilizing AI, and that AI is doing malicious things like deleting entire databases, or potentially even deleting entire code bases, potentially pushing bad code and taking longer than a human would to push that bad code. Okay, no problem. I'll log on earlier tomorrow, but yeah, it's a conversation. But I would definitely invest more in self-growth and try to use AI. If anything, use AI as a tool to help you. I don't really think it's going to replace humans anytime soon in terms of programming. Alright, I'm gonna submit this. Okay, we got 0 milliseconds, which is excellent. Let's take a look at another solution. and they have similar solution as we do. There's previous, there's start. Start is what they're currently looking at, I guess. Yeah, start equals start, but next. Previous. Oh, this is when previous happens. I feel they did it a little bit more steps than we needed, but that's okay. This kind of looks like our code, but they did an extra and here, and we did a question mark here. I don't know the overhead of the question mark, the optional operator, so I guess it's less than this is, which is good to know. They did something similar. Cool. So yeah, we really only need one extra variable. Did this in big O n, and the memory is big O1. Does not scale with input. So we'll just move on.